a 20-minute version of what we're going to see tonight. I asked you to do a very condensed version that would fit the appetizer story. So there's much more to see, but she'll introduce the idea of etching art onto bananas, other fruits, other objects, things you may not have done before, and actually show you up close how to do that. So if you want to learn more about how to do that, Laura will be happy to help you. If you enjoy what she's talking about and would like to hear a longer version or have her come to the event that you're running, she's available to give the 20-minute or more version. But I've asked her to give us a little taste of it tonight. So, Laura.
So I entitled this talk, Etch Your Banana, for a good reason. And every time I do it, somebody gets a banana. So tonight, I'm sorry. Stand over here. Tonight's banana goes to...
It's got my name on it. It must be mine.
Actually, I have two of them, so you can share it with someone else who doesn't have a banana.
Well, that would be the girls.
I don't believe you said that.
Okay. All right, so I think it's probably best I kneel down, right? Everybody can see? I'm going to have to drive this. All right, so let me just start for a second. I teach classes on how to operate a laser. I've been doing that for 2 years over at Tech Shop in Menlo Park, which is a place where a lot of inventors come and make prototypes. A lot of artistic types come as well. Paper roll. And I use my face because I have copyright on it. I don't have to worry about somebody else saying, you use my art. So that's partly why I use it. You can cut through. A lot of people do a lot on glass, round bottles, glasses, drinking glasses. You can make it go the whole way around a couple times. So this snake goes around, turn probably 1.5 times to get that on, or 2 times. I love playing with fabric. This is some book binder, book cloth with onlace. Various degrees. I think it's 300 DPI on the left and 600 on the right, so you can play around with accuracy. Some come out better than others. Oh, sorry, forget that one. Etching denim is great. I tell a story. This guy once came into Tech Shop, went to the laser room, closed the door, took his jeans off, put them in the laser, and etched a design down the side. Put his jeans back on and left. And of course, people saw him wearing the jeans and asked him what parameters he used. Of course, there's also, depending on your artwork, you can actually end up with jeans with rips in them like that, depending if your artwork is too dense. Same idea as the envelopes. Once you've got the artwork, basically just reproduce it with different sizes, and you can make all sorts of interesting shapes. This is just a bound book that I sewed with 12 layers of denim. I love this one because it shows the difference between 100% cotton and 97% cotton and 3% spandex. So I have learned so much about materials just by trying to laze them and compare it to what somebody else did.
Which is which?
Which was which?
Sorry. That spandex was better, yes. 3%, that's all it took. Painted fabric, you can etch off the paint. Leather is great. More leather, this is cut leather. You'd never imagine doing that by hand. More leather playing around. More leather. This is a cut silk doily. This is etched silk. It's really tough to get. Very fine tolerances on the plane that you're in. If there's any sort of in and out of the plane, it won't come out well, and you could see the rip in that one.
Spaghetti monster.
Yeah. Another, okay, now this is one of my favorites. Animal crackers. Oh. And I have to say, this was not my idea. Somebody else put kitty on an elephant, and I thought that was hilarious, so I made my own. We had to do this for a Wired magazine article. They wanted something on white bread, so we had to dry it. The drier, the better. If it's got any bit of moisture, pretty much all bets are off.
Oh, down on Jesus on white bread.
Been done.
Now I did run an R-rated Valentine's Day laser class So people were putting code names, code messages on, this is a Necco wafer heart, which you can etch.
You can't read it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, you can't read it anyway, even if you could read it. It's initials for a phrase. You can almost see this one. So at the same time I was doing the Necco wafers, somebody passed me in the halls and said, you know what, here's a dozen eggs. I'm done lasing them if you want to play in the white spaces. I said, sure, I haven't played with eggs yet. And I saw what he did, so I started playing with them. But I just finished the hearts, and I'm thinking, what do I put on an egg? So it's like, is it Easter or Valentine's Day? I can't tell. With the laser we've got now, you actually can cut a Necco wafer. And you can see that little bit like sticking up right there. That's kind of like cotton candy. And the room smelled like cotton candy as I was playing with this. Yes, you can laze nuts. They're really fun. This is an iced Oreo cookie. Baked goods are fun. Somebody else did this. They took a Superman logo and put it on a peep.
A peep.
She's
Oh my
marshmallow
God, yes.
candy.
Now this I have over there, this is amazing. I did a private class with someone, and what he really wanted to do was put his initials on a piece of popcorn. So we figured out a jig to hold the popcorn still, and figured out a way to get his initials in it. Somebody else wanted their name on a Ritz cracker. Vienna sausages are really good for lazing. This was old by the time I took it. Oh, I'm sorry, this is a tortilla with the Superman logo as well, and a little bit was cracked off the top. It was dry by the time I grabbed it. And this is wrapping it up. A friend of mine works for a TV position with View from the Bay, and she is also a foodie, and she etched their logo onto this gourd. It looked gorgeous, but not gorgeous enough. She inked it. Oh, you can't see it. I'm sorry. That's kind of like a pinky gray, and it's beautiful if you want to see it on the laptop. And that's it.